You know, XRP, it's always struck me as like the real workhorse in the crypto space, designed for moving money globally super fast.
Right, it's built for efficiency.
We're talking almost instant transfers, and the fees are, well, practically nothing. That's a huge deal compared to, the old ways. Big finance is even paying attention.
Absolutely. Its whole architecture is about utility. Unlike some cryptos that were maybe more speculative from the start, XRP had this clear mission: efficient global payments, speed, low cost.
Yeah.
It tackles those old cross-border transaction headaches head on.
Exactly. But it made me think, for all of us holding XRP, is it just like sitting there? Could it be doing more?
That's a great question. Is it just passive?
Yeah. What if you could actually put your XRP to work within that system it was designed for and, earn rewards daily? That's really the core idea behind Liquidity Provision, or LP.
And if you look at DeFi, decentralized finance, liquidity is, well, it's the lifeblood, isn't it? Keeps everything moving smoothly.
So it's the oil in the engine, yeah.
Exactly. Without assets ready to trade, markets just get sluggish, unstable even.
Right. So think about like a busy currency exchange needing plenty of dollars and euros on hand for swaps.
Yep. Got to have both sides ready.
When you provide liquidity with your XRP, you're basically feeding into those digital exchanges on the XRP Ledger. You're helping make those super fast transactions happen for others.
You become part of the plumbing, essentially.
In return, you get a cut of the action, a share of the fees. Now, this used to be just for the big players, the market makers.
Right, the institution.
But now DeFi kind of cracks that open for, well, for anyone, really.
And that democratization, that's a massive shift. It lets individuals like you actually participate in and, crucially, benefit from the financial infrastructure. Cuts out the middlemen.
Which brings us neatly to XRP Ocean. It's a platform built specifically to make these liquidity pools accessible for regular users.
Making it user-friendly.
Yeah, it lets you put your XRP in, potentially earn daily rewards. They talk about yields up to, 0.6%. Plus, there's a referral program, too.
So look, if this is sounding interesting, if you're thinking, okay, tell me more, the very first step, honestly, is to check out the link we've put in the description. That's your starting point for exploring XRP Ocean yourself.
And what's really interesting technically is that XRP Ocean is built directly on the XRP Ledger.
Which means?
It inherits those core strengths. The Ledger's consensus, super fast transactions, it's greener than many alternatives, and those tiny transaction costs are just baked in.
Okay, so let's walk through it. How does XRP Ocean actually work for someone wanting to get started? It seems pretty straightforward.
It's designed to be, yeah.
First step, like we said, hit that link in the description below, this deep dive, click it.
Essential first step.
Then you'll sign up. Standard stuff, verify your email, maybe an OTP code for security, keeps things safe.
Yep, basic account security, crucial. They've streamlined it pretty well.
Then you connect your own XRP wallet, the one you already use, to their platform. That's how your XRP talks to the pools. That connection is key. You're enabling participation while still, having control via your own wallet. It happens right on the ledger.
And the final bit to actually start earning, you just send the XRP you want to contribute into the designated pool. That's basically it.
Simple transfer in.
And once it's in, bang, you get this real-time dashboard, your control center.
See everything happening.
Yeah, track your performance, how much you're earning, what the pool's doing, all updated constantly. They aim for transparency.
That real-time view is important. It gives you proper insight into how your liquidity is doing, the market dynamics you're part of, no black boxes.
Now, the big question people always ask, where does the yield actually come from? Is it real?
Good question. It's not magic.
Right. It's generated from the actual activity, the usage on the XRP network. When you provide liquidity, you're helping transactions happen.
Facilitating trades, yeah.
So the rewards are your share of the fees from that activity. It's about supporting the ecosystem itself, not just like printing new tokens endlessly. Aims to be more sustainable.
That's a really critical point. The yield is tied to genuine economic activity on the ledger. That gives it a more solid foundation, potentially more longevity than, say, purely emission-based models.
And then there's a compounding effect, which is pretty cool. Your earnings can start earning their own rewards.
The snowball effect.
Exactly. Plus, your deposit is backed by real on-chain activity, which adds a layer of, confidence. And remember that referral link. If you share yours again, find it after you sign up via the description link and bring others in, your earnings can grow through those network effects too. It feels more, community-driven.
Compounding is fundamental, isn't it? For growth over time. Reinvesting earnings unlocks that exponential potential. And the referrals, while that's leveraging the network effects, value grows as more people join common and successful decentralized platforms.
So, okay, you're signed up, you've put some XRP in, you're seeing rewards. How do you, boost those earnings?
Several ways, usually.
Simplest way seems to be just adding more XRP, right? Bigger stake, potentially bigger slice of the pie.
Makes sense. A larger contribution generally means a larger share of the pool's rewards.
And also, just leaving it in longer lets that compounding really work its magic. Time in the market, so to speak.
Patience pays with compounding, definitely.
And then actively using that referral link, sharing it with friends, your network, that can bring in extra rewards from different tiers as your community builds.
Absolutely. It's often a multi-pronged strategy that looks best. More stake, compounding over time, plus a healthy referral network. They all add up.
And keep an eye out for, any special events or maybe airdrops XRP Ocean might do. Sometimes platforms reward earlier active users that way.
Yeah, incentives for participation.
And on XRP Ocean, these airdrops aren't just free tokens usually. They're often designed to boost your LP position, maybe increase your daily bonus potential. Now, seriously, if this is sounding like something you want to explore, pause this for a sec and go hit that link in the description to get signed up. It's the best way to see what we're talking about.
That's a good point. These airdrops can be strategically used to reward activity and align incentives, tying rewards directly to boosting your earning potential within the platform itself.
Let's talk a bit more about how those airdrops actually function. When you register using that link in the description, can't stress that enough, you might get an initial bit of XRP dropped to you.
A welcome bonus, sort of.
Yeah. And the referral system is tiered too. So you might earn, say, 5 XRP for someone you refer directly, maybe 4 for someone they refer, and so on, down a few levels.
Creates a multi-level incentive structure.
Now, here's the important part. Usually, the XRP you get from that initial airdrop or through referrals, you often can't just pull it straight out.
Right, there's usually a condition.
It's meant to be like fuel, basically. It's there to enhance the earning power of the XRP you deposit yourself.
Exactly. It ensures that bonus XRP actually contributes to the platform's liquidity, its core function, rather than just being immediately withdrawn. It encourages active participation.
Think of it like matching funds almost. You often need to deposit some of your own XRP alongside the airdropped amount to fully activate its earning potential. If you put in less than the airdrops, some might go unused. If you match it or put in more, you maximize its effect.
So it incentivizes you to commit your own capital to get the full benefit of the bonus.
Precisely. And again, to actually get that potential initial airdrop and see the system firsthand, you've got to use the link in the description to register. That's step 1.
It's an integrated approach, linking the bonus funds directly to user participation and platform liquidity. Aligns everyone's interests.
And they often have tiers for rewards based on how much you add. Like add 9 XRP or more, maybe you're eligible for up to 0.3% daily. Add over 1,000, maybe it bumps up to 0.4%. Hit 5,000, perhaps 0.5%. And for the bigger players, maybe 11,000 XRP gets you up to that 0.6% potential.
Tiered rewards based on contribution size. Pretty standard incentive model in DeFi pools.
So people listening might be thinking, okay, sounds interesting, but what's the catch?
Always good to ask.
Well, it's less a catch and more just understanding the specifics. First, XRP Ocean is all about XRP. If you're holding mainly Bitcoin or Ether or something else, this specific platform isn't for you.
It's specialized, yeah. Focus on the XRP ecosystem.
Second, like we've said a few times, you generally need to sign up using a referral link to get your account going. That's just how their community and reward structure is set up.
That referral mechanism is key to their growth model and tracking rewards.
And finally, look, this applies to any yield platform, really. Do your own research. Don't just take our word for it. And only start with an amount of XRP you're genuinely comfortable potentially risking. Take a measured approach. Always.
Absolutely. Due diligence is non-negotiable in this space. Never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Oh, and while you're doing that research and thinking things over, definitely hit subscribe on our YouTube channel down below and click that little bell icon too. That way you won't miss our future deep dives.
Staying informed is crucial. Resources like this channel help you build that understanding.
So let's kind of wrap this up. If you are holding XRP right now, have you really thought about putting it to work? Could XRP Ocean be an option?
Moving from passive holding to active participation.
Yeah, instead of just holding and hoping, you could be, actively using your XRP to potentially earn daily rewards. Your wallet could become more like an income stream, And your network, through referrals, could become an opportunity.
It reframes the asset. It's not just something you hold, it's something you can potentially utilize within its own ecosystem.
Ultimately, your XRP doesn't have to just sit there collecting digital dust. It could be an active asset helping the XRP Ledger function and maybe generating something for you along the way.
A potential shift in how you view your holdings.
So are you ready to see what that might look like? If so, one last time, take that next step. Visit the link in the description right now, register, and just start exploring XRP Ocean for yourself. See if it fits. And please do subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring that notification bell.
Exploring these active participation options could really unlock new possibilities for your XRP.